Good morning. It is July 10th, and this is day 17 on the trail. And we're just getting started. It's about 6:15, and it's actually a little chillier today than it has been. I'm actually hiking with my rain jacket on for a little extra warmth. But upside is the cold keeps the mosquitoes down, and they are out in force here, or at least they were last night. Anyway, today the plan is we're at about mile 1757, and we're gonna go to Fish Lake, which is about, the cutoff is about 18 miles, and it's about a 2-mile walk from there. So they have a restaurant. Hopefully we can get a decent hot meal. And Pace Car and Magellan both have boxes waiting for them there. So they're actually going to give me a little extra food for an extra half day or so into Mazama, Crater Lake. I think that's it. Let's get started. Another gear discussion. So clothes, what do I wear? Let me start at the bottom. I wear Ultra Olympus 4 trail running shoes. They don't make them anymore. I wear Darn Tough socks. The Light Hiker or something like that. They're mid-calf length. I don't like the short ones for hiking. And I wear Dirty Girl gaiters. I wear ex officio boxer underwear, form fitting. And I just have some hiking shorts, Vuori, I think they are, something like that. They've got some zip pockets, which are nice, because I like to keep my wallet and mini pocket knife and lip balm in there. Wow, nice views here. Okay, when I'm hiking, I typically wear a sun hoodie. This one that I have is Cool, K-U-H-L. Thanks, Joanne and Ron. But I've worn others, but I like to keep the sun off of myself. Sun off. And the sun hoodie does it. And I just wear sunscreen on my face and hands. And then I wear a wide brim hat. And then sunglasses. I like the sun hat because it has little sleeves to put the sunglass, what do you call them, earpieces? Temple pieces into, so it doesn't fall off that. Okay, I bring one pair spare of underwear, one spare pair of Darn Tough socks, a short sleeve t-shirt, hiking shirt, synthetic, and then some light liner, silk weight liner socks that I sometimes use for sleeping if it's kind of cold. I also bring a bandana. That's my bath towel, believe it or not, if I go swimming. I also have a OR helium rain jacket, OR ozonic rain pants. So I just have the shorts and the rain pants. So if it gets colder, I put the rain pants on. And then I bring a puffy. Mine's an Enlightened Equipment Torrid. It's a synthetic puffy. I like that better than the down puffies that I have. Just because if it does get wet, it doesn't lose its insulating capability. So that's pretty much it. Not a lot of clothes. Over the years I've kind of shaved it down as much as I could, and this now works for me. One other clothing item that I have, it's a neck gaiter or a buff, and I use that either as a hat, so just double it up and put it on my head, or if it's cold I can wear it around my neck to keep out drafts. But got some smoke-filled views here, and Shasta just won't give up. Still there. It's actually quite pretty. Too bad it means that there's fires burning. I'm at about mile 1758 or so. That is Dead Indian Road. I do not care to know how that road got its name, but I know they couldn't call it that anymore. I'm almost to that cabin, but when I get there I'm going to have to go into full defensive mode because the mosquitoes are absolutely horrendous. Wow. If I stop for even a second, there's a black fog. Reminds me of parts of the Sierra. Anyway, still wearing shorts, but if I stop, if I stop for long enough to put on my pants, I might bleed out. So hopefully it's less than a mile. Doesn't this look fun? Okay, back for another installment of what is in my pack. I'll do water and cooking. So for water, I carry a Canuck 2-liter collapsible bladder, and I do believe it's pronounced Canuck, which I think means mountain in Polish, unless somebody's playing a cruel internet trick on me. But anyway, carry that bladder and a Sawyer squeeze filter and one spare smart water cap along with that filter in a Ziploc, and then a 1-liter smart water bottle. That's my base water kit. On this trip I brought along a 1.5-liter Evernew, I think it is, collapsible bladder. Haven't used it yet. Haven't done enough long or any long water carries that would require more than 3 liters. Okay, that's my water. Kitchen, I carry a 0.75 liter titanium Tokes pot, no lid, a small isobutane canister, and a MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe. I insert the isobutane canister inside the pot. It fits perfectly. I put a little piece of bubble wrap around it so it doesn't rattle, and then the stove actually fits right inside on top of the canister, and that way I've got kind of a single item that goes in my pack. So that's water and kitchen. Haven't made the leap to cold soaking yet, which would allow me to leave the stove and the pot and everything else isobutane behind, because I do like a hot meal, so that's one of my flaws as a lightweight backpacker. Two luxury items. One is a pair of Mayfly lightweight sandals. I actually haven't worn them yet. Karen sent them to me in Ashland, but they weigh about 1.9 ounces, so I figured I'd give them a try. Especially like sandals like that for any public showers or anything. And the other thing is I bring a pee bottle, and I will not hike without a pee bottle. Usually what I do is I'll bring out a pint of Gatorade, or 20 ounces or whatever, the smaller bottle, drink the Gatorade, and then that becomes my pee bottle. It makes such a difference if you have to go in the middle of the night not to have to get up and get out of the tent. Granted, you have to be careful, and so far I haven't had any accidents, and I've been using one for many years, but you cannot leave that thing uncapped and take your eye off of it. It's not going to be a good day or a good night for you. We are going to go to the Brown Mountain Shelter, which would be this way. And I'm trying not to get carried away by mosquitoes. Any exposed skin they find. Hey, pace car.
My chest strap broke, so I got to stitch it.
Oh, bummer.
So I figured, okay, I'm going to set up my tent. I don't want to be doing that with being warm.
I'm going to put on my pants. I've been eating alive here. God dang, bugs just find every exposed skin. Okay, here we go. We got a wood stove. And probably plenty of little rodents if you decide to spend the night. But this is comfy.
Hike, man.
Yeah.
That understory is just. Are you not staying here, right? That's for mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had to sew up his pack strap.
What?
Okay, nice little break at the South Brown Mountain Shelter. And we are going toward the Canadian border, which is only 889 miles. Wow. I am making progress. So for me, it's 889 plus 44 for that fire closure north of Etna. Back on trail, hopefully the mosquitoes are sleeping. But since they only spend a day on the planet or something like that, they probably don't sleep. Little bastards. You can see the terrain changing Definitely getting more into volcanic debris here. Wow, that is a big pile of rubble. Well, bad news is stuff's kind of hard on the feet, but the good news is that ever since we got into this terrain, it's gotten drier, and the mosquitoes are pretty much gone. So, gotta take the good along with the bad. But at least we're getting into different terrain. This is kind of cool. I've never hiked through anything like this. Man, I forgot to mention, in a way, this is a town day. And it's definitely cause for excitement. This is a resort, but it's got swimming. It's got a restaurant. We are surmising that it has cold beer because it's a fishing lake and there are fishermen, and fishing and beer tend to be, let's just say, correlated. I don't know what else to say. It's a town day, and an unexpected one at that, because I was thinking that I was going all the way to Crater Lake, but this opportunity came up, and damn it, I seized it. Okay, we are at TE number 10, the deluxe tent campsite with electricity, and we've got more room than we know what to do with here, all for the reasonable price of $38 plus taxes, state fees, and various other things. So this is where we are for the night at Fish Lake Resort. What do you think, Magellan? Is this the bomb or what? Sweet. Hopefully it's quiet.